Hello there, Year 3s. Now today I'm just going to walk you through your English activity. So you have a couple of conjunctions here. So conjunctions are our joining words, or if you might have spoken about in year 2 and year 1, connectors, but they are called conjunctions. We've got the conjunction so and but, and those are your two that you're looking at today. However, they have opposite meanings. Now we know a conjunction links two simple sentences together, but they have a different meaning. So this so. Now, so is used generally as a bit of a cause and effect. So I do something, so something happens as a result. So other examples might be so, because, yet. So it's a cause and effect. But is almost like the opposite. So it's like an opposition. So something happens, but you do something else instead. And another example might be however. So we're going to use these today to have a go at linking two simple sentences together, but we need to think about the meaning of these sentences to help us decide which one to use. So the first example, which you've all got on your PowerPoint and your PDF, it is, the monster slide was wet, I went back home again. Now, which one do we think makes sense? So we're saying that the monster slide was wet, so something was wet, so you can't go on it. So what happens? Well, I'm going to try both and see which makes sense. So the monster slide was wet, but I went back home again. The monster slide was wet, so I went back home again. Which do you think makes most sense? Well, if we think about our cause and effect, if something's wet, you can't go on it, so you have to go back home again. So the answer here is so. You can't use the monster slide, so you have to go back home again. A cause and then the effect of that. Let's have a look at the next one. I went to the amusement park, something, it was too wet to go on the slide. So I went to the amusement park, it was too wet to go on the slide. Now let's try both and see which makes sense. Let's try so. I went to the amusement park, so it was too wet to go on the slide. Now is there a cause and effect here, or is it the opposition? I went to the amusement park, but it was too wet to go on the slide. Well, it's going to be but here. It makes most sense for the fact that you're going to the amusement park, but you can't go on anything because it's too wet. So but is the most sensible option. Got a couple more. Next one. I was hungry, Mum made me a sandwich. Now, which one do we think it's going to be? I was hungry, so Mum made me a sandwich. Or, I was hungry, but Mum made me a sandwich. Which one do you think makes most sense? Well, it's probably going to be so. Cause is that you're hungry, so Mum makes you a sandwich. The effect, that's the outcome of you being hungry. It makes most sense. And the last one, over here. Making me quite hungry actually, all this talk about sandwiches. I love sandwiches. I don't like eating the crusts. So you love sandwiches, don't like eating the crust. Well, you can see it's almost a bit of an opposite already because you're saying you love something but you don't like something else. Well, let's just check first. I love sandwiches, so I don't like eating the crusts. I love sandwiches, but I don't like eating the crusts. What do you think, Year 3? Is it so or is it but? Well, it's but. I love sandwiches, but I don't like eating the crusts. We've got you love something and then the opposite, but I don't like eating the crusts here. Well, there you have it, Year 3. Here's a couple of examples on your activity for today. I'm off to go make a sandwich because I'm quite hungry, and I will speak to you in a next how-to video. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.